Hello, my name is Strechay, and today this video is called Addressing the Elephant in the Room. So first of all, if you saw my other video that introduces me, I'm a person who's blind. I grew up with a learning disability as well, and obviously I wanted to show you that I have long hair too. I have a long unruly beard at the moment that I'm going to be shaving down tomorrow, so I look a little different in general. I use a white cane, so the reason I call this addressing the elephant in the room, when I go into a job interview or if I go into a business setting, I typically will put my hair back in a ponytail, most likely. Typically be wearing a suit if it's a business type situation or a job interview, and a shirt and tie obviously with that suit. And I'll have my beard trimmed down. If I was just starting out, I would probably have even more conservative look. But I'm not saying that you have to change yourself. You have to be aware. So when you're addressing the elephant in the room, really the elephant is when I walk into a room, a business meeting or a job interview, I walk in with my white cane, and every time I walk into a room, there is this big purple elephant, probably about 10 feet tall, standing next to me. And if in an interview setting, I do not address that elephant standing next to me, if I do not let people know that I'm aware of that elephant, they might say, what's the deal with that purple elephant? Why is this guy showing up with a purple elephant? They will be really questioning what the deal with the purple elephant is. And if I don't address it and I leave the room and never address that purple elephant, all they're going to be talking about is that purple elephant. I could have all the skills and abilities in the world, and they will be talking about that purple elephant. So what I do is I make sure I control the messaging about my purple elephant. And I'm a person with a disability. I'm proud to be a person with a disability. I'm blind. I'm able to talk about myself, my blindness, but I don't lead with that. I talk about my skills and abilities, but I also talk about my skills and abilities as they relate to being a person who's blind or visually impaired. I'm a person who's blind. I have no vision in my left eye. My right eye, I have a little light that comes and goes and is pretty much going. I have to be aware and be able to address that. In 2011, I believe it was, the National Industries for the Blind did a research study where they spoke to and surveyed human resource professionals who are the gatekeepers to jobs and who hold the keys to those jobs we want. And they asked them what their concerns or what their thoughts on hiring persons who are blind or visually impaired. Number one, can they do the job? Can you do the job? And not even can you do the job, how will you do the job? Number two is how are you going to get to work? And not even just how are you going to get to work, how are you going to get around at work? So how are you going to get to the bathroom? Crazy thought, right? But I make sure that I address that, how I do a job. I use technology. I explain in practical terms. I don't kill them with the details, but I explain how I can use technology, how I can use a computer, iOS devices, other devices, and technology, and how I can problem solve and use that technology. And I do it every day in my life. And I talk about how I travel independently in the community and around the United States and abroad. And that is my dog, who is deaf, so I'm putting the dog first language, saying hello to our mailman. You have to be able to address that, and part of that, and take control of your messaging. So address the elephant in the room. Make sure you control the messaging. Don't let the message control you. Have a great day. Take care.